this is a stage in the life where we start to crave reinvention. We start to crave rebranding. What better time to do it? There's no certain better time to do it. You can do it in your 20s, in your 30s. I mean, whenever you can. This time is a time for us to rebrand and reinvent ourselves, and that is why I've come up with these 6 to 7 steps, major steps, with subcategories of things, practical ways you can change your life, you can reinvent and become a better version of yourself. So let's get into it. First thing I have here is identify where you are right now. What phase of life are you in right now? How would you describe the phase of life you are in right now? How would you describe your current situation? You need to identify, recognize, and accept that it's okay if you feel behind in life. It's okay if you feel like other people are doing amazing things and you're not there yet. It doesn't mean you won't get there, but you need to identify that. And after identifying that, you need to come to a place of acceptance. You recognize, identify, then you come to a place of acceptance, which then leads you to the second step, which is decide who you want to become. Who is your future self? This is where I know it's cliche when they say, okay, decide who your future self is, and they start showing up like car. I always thought, these people have come again, but I tried it and it has been working for me. I know my future self goes to the gym almost every day of the week. I know she eats healthy. I know she goes to church on Sundays. I know she has valuable friends, and that is what I've been doing. I've been very intentional about making friends. I've been intentional about my eating. I've been intentional about going to church on Sundays. I've been intentional about going out more. Just recognize and decide who your future self is, or the person you want to become, and start emulating her. Start doing the things she will do. Does she wake up 5 a.m.? It's okay if you can't wake up 5 a.m. right now. Maybe wake up 5:30, maybe wake up 6 a.m. and then as time goes on, you come to 5 a.m. But just think of who she is and start acting like her. Don't wait till you're her. Start acting like her right now. Emulate your future self. Write a letter to her. Write to her about how you're doing right now and how you're trying to emulate. I'm sure you have an idea in your head of who your future self is. I'm sure there's someone you can reference as your future self, and it's okay to emulate. This is where you decide where your values are, the horror you want people to perceive you. But don't worry so much about people right now. Just keep showing up as your future self. And the third step is start right now. Don't say, okay, today is 15th of the month, let me give it 1st of next month. No, start right now. If it's only one thing you can do today that is emulating your future self, start doing it now. Don't wait. Decide if you want to have a routine right now. What I always do is I always write out my routine. I would write morning and then write maybe 5 things I would love to do in my morning routine. I don't necessarily have to do those 5 things in one day. I can try to do one today, do one tomorrow, or stick to one for a week and see how it goes. You don't necessarily have to rush. Just start right now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait till next month. Just start right now. And then maybe you want to start reading. Maybe you want to start going to the gym. Maybe you want to start journaling. This is just a good place to decide to love up on you. Soak up all the love you have for yourself and then go from there. The third thing I would say is take it a step further. This is where you start to actively invest in yourself. If you can afford to, this is where you pay for gym membership. If you can afford to, you can decide to start creating a better wardrobe for yourself. If you can afford to, you try to buy a bulk of books. Just start investing. Take it a step further. Start doing things that is important, things that are major. You don't necessarily have to break the bank. You can decide to do picnic once in a month. You can decide to dress certain way. Thank God for Pinterest. There's Pinterest. You can always go on Pinterest, see what your vibe is, see what you relate with, what resonates with you, and start pinning them down. You can even name them, how my future self dress, just cute things you can come up with. This is also a place where you find your happiness. That is very important. You take it a step further. You work actively on yourself, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physical appearance. We'll go deep into that more, but right now let's just discuss them on the surface. So just major investment in yourself. And when I say major investment, it doesn't necessarily have to cost you money. You can decide to follow a YouTube routine, maybe twice in a week, 3 times in a week. Just do something. Listen to podcasts. I have Mindset Mentor, I have Bro Castillo, I have Habits of a Goddess, On Purpose with Jay Shetty. Just look for podcasts that resonates with you, books that resonates with you. The next step for you is start showing up as your future self. You are your future self. Your future self is you. So this is the right time to start showing up as her. Dress as she would dress. Go into the world. If you would see people and smile to them warmly, if you would see people and hug them, do that. I've been consciously trying to. I'm a hugger. I love hugging people, and I say in a couple of years I've lost that, and I've been consciously to try. I've started consciously to try hugging people more, smiling more, and just generally be happy, because I have no reason to be sad. I know the economy right now is not favorable, but that is not enough reason for me to go around and frowning my face. I want to become a warm person. I want to become a jolly person. I want to become an accepting person. And I thought, what better way to do it than to start showing up as that person that I want to be. The person I want to be smiles a lot, so I start smiling a lot. The person I want to be have friends and is always thoughtful towards their friends, I start being thoughtful towards my friend. I try to do cute little things, like for my birthday I try to write a thank you with on a paper with a pen. I could have printed that at work, but I decided to write it with my hand. I thought to be thoughtful to the girls by packing a little. It might not be much, but for me, it meant a lot that it came, and then I was able to do something that is thoughtful for them. So this is what you do. The next step is give yourself grace. It's not a straight road. It's okay if you feel like you fell off. Just get up right again and try and start all over again, or pick up where you left. Whatever works for you depends on where you are. It's okay to not have your routine every day. Sometimes I wake up by 5 or 5:30. I don't scroll on my phone. I drink water, I brush my teeth, get ready for the gym, go to the gym, and don't touch my phone till I get to the gym. And sometimes I wake up 5 o'clock and I start scrolling on my phone. I'm not harsh on myself. I know that is not what I want to be doing, but I'm not so difficult on myself and so hard on myself and be like, oh, you're this, you're that. No, I try to give myself grace. So I implore you also to give yourself grace, and try to just give yourself grace. Honestly, just know you are human at the end of the day, and it's okay to make mistake. And the amazing thing is, it's also okay to try again. You can try as much time as you want. This is not like, oh, I'm going to do this once and then I'm done. No, you can do it as many times as you need to start again. Start over as many times as you need to start over. And then the last thing I'm going to say is celebrate. I always find tiny little reasons every now and then everywhere to celebrate myself. Be it a glass of wine, listening to music and dancing, telling myself good job, literally patting myself on my shoulder like, Sarah, you've done well today, this is amazing. Oh, excuse me. Telling myself, oh Sarah, I love how you handled that, I love how you handled this situation. Journaling about whatever happens in my day and telling myself, last year me would have handled this differently, and this year me handled it so well. So I try to tell myself positive things, try to talk myself positively, try to find ways to celebrate myself. Sometimes when I go to the mall, I buy balloons. There's this balloon they sell at the gate of the mall for maybe 200 naira or something. It has a big straw thing, and then a big balloon that says happy or random things. I just buy them, just the inner child in me. So celebrate yourself, whatever works for you, however you think you want to celebrate yourself. It's very okay to celebrate yourself, because at the end of the day, your game is you versus you. You're not in competition with anyone, and it's okay to make mistake, and it's also okay to start over always. Anyways guys, we've come to the end of this video. I know it's all over the place, but bear with me, and as I'm getting a hang of this, please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe and share, and come back again for more next week. Bye.